Yo, guys, welcome to America's #1 slow growing podcast. That's it. This is spontaneous news. Yeah. And yeah, he sucks. Yes, he does. Roarly. So yeah. And don't forget to hit that like and comment, but also comment, but hit that like, share, and sub button buttons. And if you don't mind boosting me up to the algorithm up there. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and the title is Don't Want to Brag and Twisted Josh Rants. Under my username it says YouTube sucks, and yes they do. And well, I'll tell you why in several minutes. But we're gonna go ahead and get to this. Um, I don't know if you guys heard about this story. Mr. Alamasori, may be saying his name wrong, but anyway, he is in Arizona, and Alvin Bragg wants to extradite him for the crime um, that he wants extradite this criminal here that did the crime in New York City. Well, Arizona doesn't want to. The DA in Arizona doesn't want to extradite him, the criminal, is to give extradition to New York because of the things that that are going on in New York and how lenient Alvin Bragg is with criminals. Here we go. Check this out. Soho Terramurdo, who is Rad Al-Masori, a look into his alleged crimes. And here we go with the video. Yeah, move on. Come on. Let's go.
We're following some developing news out of Arizona. That is where right now authorities are releasing some new details about the murder suspect connected to a deadly attack on a woman at a Soho hotel.
Yeah, 26-year-old Ra'ad Al-Mansouri was picked up in Scottsdale and is charged with 2 stabbings in the Phoenix area. Police say he has a violent past. Let's get straight to Arthur Chien with the latest. He's in the newsroom for us right now. Arthur, what's going on?
Well, hey, Chris, Bianca, this 26-year-old suspect can only be described as a serial suspect. His criminal track record is chilling and so extensive that even though he has been arrested, his extradition to New York may actually be delayed significantly because prosecutors in Arizona may want to try him there first. Now, we're about to find out exactly how Arizona officials want to handle this. They're about to hold a media briefing in a suburb of Phoenix that's supposed to get underway pretty much any minute now. Now, the suspect, Ra'ad Al-Mansouri, was arrested in Arizona on Sunday after allegedly stabbing a McDonald's employee several times. While under arrest, he told investigators he was wanted for the murder at the Soho 54 Hotel in New York, telling them to, quote, Google it. The body of 38-year-old Denise Oleas Arancambia was found in room 1109 of that hotel. Police say the 38-year-old woman, a Queens resident, had been working as an escort and believe a dispute escalated when Al-Mansouri overstayed his time and refused to leave the room. A broken iron was found in the room, and the medical examiner has determined the victim was killed by blunt force trauma to her head. A picture released by the NYPD when they were looking for Al-Mansouri allegedly showed him wearing the victim's yoga pants because allegedly his pants were covered in blood and found in room 1109. Al-Mansouri has previous arrests in Florida, Texas, Arizona. Then the NYPD detailed a chain of events beginning with a chase involving the kidnapping and sexual assault of a woman in Florida in April of last year.
He was arrested on that charge and later posted his own bail on that charge in September of 2023. On February 17th, 2024, just 9 days after our victim was discovered in New York City, he committed a knife-point carjacking in Phoenix, Arizona, where he stabbed his female victim. He managed to escape that scene. The very next day, in Surprise, Arizona, he dragged a female employee of a McDonald's into the ladies' room, held her against her will, and stabbed her several times.
Now, central for prosecutors in New York at this point is Al-Mansouri's extradition. Prosecutors from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office have already flown out to Arizona to make the case to get him here as soon as possible. Again, officials in Arizona are about to hold a media briefing. We're going to bring you any breaking developments as soon as it happens. And again, on the news at 5. Chris, Bianca, back to you guys.
All right, Arthur, glad this guy is behind bars, at least for right now.
So basically, all in a nutshell, um, the DA spokesperson stated that. Oh my gosh, here we go. That basically, if you guys were so worried about him, coming to New York and serving, and not doing any crime, then why did he leave Florida? Like, why didn't Florida prosecute him? Why weren't you worried about Florida? Which is I would like to know that. That's not that bad of a question, but our problem is that that's but that happened last year, and he didn't go to Arizona. He went to New York, and he did a crime this year, and then went to Arizona, and there. So to me, it's a valid question, but I mean, I would like to know too. Don't get me wrong. And sorry. And we're back. And McPhee Security wants to come up. I don't even care for a damn subscription. Sorry, this damn computer has ADD, and it wants to throw everything. It only happens when I podcast. Dang it. And it sucks, man. But anyway, so here we go. Yeah. So which is a valid question. And I like to know why he, left. Like, why did Florida prosecute him? I guess I can look that up, but in a sense, but I'm definitely going to keep my eye on that, because I want to understand why Florida didn't prosecute him as well. Which it's a valid question, but my deal is that, not saying that this, what he did in Florida, what he did in Florida is wrong too. But I just would like to know as well. But since he did this heinous crime in New York and went to Arizona and did two more crimes after that, it's. So here we go with this. Arizona won't send murder suspect back to New York, citing Alvin Bragg's treatment of violent criminals. And here we go. We go. I forgot my dang mouse. Um, Arizona prosecutors refusing to extradite a man accused of murdering a woman in a hotel in New York, blaming Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg for his treatment of violent criminals. Maricopa County Attorney Rachel Mitchell said in a news conference on Wednesday that her team would not be coordinating with Bragg's to send Rad Almasori, 26, to New York to face charges in the murder of Denise. Yeah, okay. It says, having observed the treatment of, and she wrote here, having observed the treatment of violent criminals in the New York area by the Manhattan DA there, Alvin Bragg, Mitchell told reporters on Wednesday, I think it's safer to keep him here and keep him in custody so that he cannot be out doing this to individuals either in our state, county, or anywhere in the United States. And this is her right here. So it says Mitchell, like many Republican officials in New York and across the nation, has slammed Bragg in recent months for what they believe is a lack of accountability from the Manhattan District Attorney Office. Bragg has been criticized for not prosecuting people aggressively enough. As you guys can remember, the illegal immigrant teenagers, the legal migrants teenagers, beating up those two cops, and he let him go, Alvin Bragg, because due to insufficient evidence. And we'll get on that because it all ties in together of why, you know what I'm saying? So this is how Bragg, here we go. It says, and I like how they just throw it in there, like, many Republican officials in New York and across the nation has slammed Bragg. Well, I mean, he's not doing his job. I mean, from what I can see, I mean, letting, you see what I'm saying? So, um, it shouldn't be it shouldn't put what I'll get to that. Back up there. It says this, It says, however, Bragg has not indicated in this instance that he would not seek to keep Alessandro behind bars. Bragg spokeswoman Emily Tuttle. Remember that the Tuttle reminds me of Home Alone. That I think that it was that old woman who was feeding the pigeons. I guess her name was Miss Tuttle or something like that. Yeah, just yeah. It just anyway. So yeah, Emily Tuttle called Mitchell's comment offensive in a statement on Wednesday. Offensive. How is that offensive if the man ain't doing his job like he's supposed to, prosecuting criminals appropriately? You're gonna take what Miss Mitchell said offensive? Oh, we're worried about Bragg's feelings. Like that's disingenuous right there. Vision on this thing. That's just my thinking, my commentary on this, and this is what I'm gathering from this. Because look, it says here, it says it is this is what Miss Tuttle added too. It is a slap in the face to them and to the victim in our case to refuse to allow us to seek justice and full accountability for a New Yorker's death, Tuttle added. Okay. Well, he's gonna, I don't know anything about law, and I don't know about this, but I just really think that yes, I agree. Let him serve. Let Arizona do their thing, and then while he's in jail, he'll be serving. He'll be serving his sentence, and get prosecuted, and and his um let his due process happen, and then, but still, he'll be behind bars. You know what I'm saying? So whatever New York decides, you know what I'm saying, that's up to them. But at least he'll be behind bars. So kind of in the way he is um, getting put behind bars, and he's not roaming free like Miss Mitchell said. It says the refusal to extradite a suspect by Mitchell, who has held her position since April 2022 in a breach of typical criminal justice procedures. Republicans have been particularly adversarial to Bragg and New York prosecutors since the state opened cases in former President Donald Trump, the party frontrunner in 2024 presidential election. So, of course, they bring Trump in this and stuff like that, but it has nothing to do. It's not about political, man. It's about right and wrong and accountability. That's one thing that we're missing in this in this world is accountability. When did we stop holding people accountable for what they do? And oh, you find that offensive, and you say, oh, that's becoming political, that you're making it political. Well, you're making it political by saying a Republican thing. Like, so if right is a Republican thing, then wrong is a Democrat thing. Then it's fair. That's fair to say. You see what I'm saying? But it's not. It shouldn't. It should. What I'm trying to say is it shouldn't even be political. It should not even be political. It should be a right and wrong thing. It should be a right and wrong thing. Oh, I realized I didn't share the thing with you guys, but yeah, that's on. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm not doing this again. So yeah, you got to take my word for it. That's what see. That's the article that I went over here, and I'll go slowly so you guys can read it. But yeah, that's Miss Mitchell right there. I'm sorry. I thought I was sharing it with you guys, but yeah, that's basically what the article states. You can go to www.washingtonexaminer.com to see that. Um, yeah, it's a mess. And then here you go. It all ties in together with this one. It says, this is what she says here. Yeah, this Alamasori dude, he went, the article for Fox News says that when he did the McDonald deal, he was banging on the stall. He was banging on a stall here. I don't want to misquote this, but this incident at McDonald's. It says court documents allege Al-Ansari started pounding on the bathroom stall door of a McDonald's in Surprise, Arizona, on February 18th when a female employee went inside. Fox 10 Phoenix reported documents state the suspect climbed under the door and into the bathroom stall. He then pointed a gun at her, and when she screamed, he stabbed her. The suspect later stated that he pepper sprayed the victim and intended to rape her, dead or alive, when she screamed, officials said. Yeah, this is this man is a POS. He deserves to be under a jail cell. And I'm gonna say for what it is. That's it. So yeah, so basically that's that was the deal there. So here we go. Let me see. It says a representative Bragg accused Metro of playing politics with a murder investigation. It has nothing to do about it political way. I mean, holding, it's not political. It's not political. Despite the refusal to extradite Al-Ansari, the case against him in New York might only be delayed while Michelle prosecutes the case against him in Arizona. New York law does not place a statute of limitations on first-degree murder, according to the New York State Unified Court System. So yeah, basically that's and this all ties in with the this update for the 5 migrants, illegal migrants that beat up the 2 cops. This is a mess here. It says here that 5 migrants pleaded not guilty in Times Square brawl with NYPD officers. And of course, it says 5 migrant men charged in connection with the highly publicized assault of 2 New York City police officers in Times Square last month have pleaded not guilty in their first court appearance. There's all the people that are. There you go. There you go. I'm sharing it now. So yeah, has it here on. And I scroll down. It says all 5 men pleaded not guilty and were placed in custody until they can post bail. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg said last week 2 other unnamed people have been indicted in connection with the case but have not yet been apprehended, while 3 more allegedly involved in the brawl have not been identified. So I thought there were like maybe 5 to 7 illegal migrants, No, it ends up being 13. And if you guys seen the video, so it says, and of course, authorities say that fight erupted after police, Lieutenant Kuran and Tayin attempted to disperse the men who allegedly acting disorderly in front of a migrant shelter on West 42th Street. So Brito, whose interactions with officers allegedly ignited the brawl, appeared in court with a group of people his lawyers said were immigration advocates. So it says body cam footage from the district attorney's office showed the officers approaching the men and telling them to move to West 41st Street. Most of the men complied, but Brito could be seen lagging behind and reaching for something in a baby stroller. The officer then pushed Brito up against a wall, after which the group circled back and got involved. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, that's the bell, this could have been all avoided if you didn't let them go and you just set bail. But let's I'm gonna entertain that. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Here with Orocha, whose bail was set at 15,000 bail, and Juarez, who has a $1 bail, were brought into court out of federal immigration custody. Juarez had a simple bail of $1 to keep him on Rikers Island instead of facing deportation before the case is resolved. Juarez was in ICE custody because he missed a court date in Texas after moving to New York. He was charged only with a count of tampering with physical evidence in the January 27th incident. So it says here, since the incident has taken place, his image has been splashed all over the news. Juarez attorney Adrian Edward told the court, according to the New York Daily News, Mr. Juarez was never involved in any physical altercation, and unfortunately, the same picture continues to get published. And, it says newly released body cam footage appeared to contradict NYPD's original claim that the men had initiated the conflict. False rumors that some of the defendants have fled on a bus to California have also complicated the case. Several of the men's attorneys noted the district attorney's office in earlier court hearings did not request bail for most of the suspects. All men are due back in court April 12th. And this is where I got the 13 here. Oh, sorry, this is wrong. Yeah, here we go. So, okay, remember what I said, 13? Yeah, and you guys, if you guys go see the video, I'm not gonna pull it up, yeah, I can see some of them had hats and hoodies over their covering their face. So did they really get all 13, or what? It's just oh, it looked like, hold on, it looked like you. Oh, oh yeah, come on, you're coming with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, did they? Yeah, like, come on, bro. Like, what kind of freaking shenanigans is this? Here, like, what are the shenanigans in this? And it says migrants who, and this was on the 3rd of February, migrants who assaulted cops released due to lack of evidence. So near Times Square last weekend remained in custody on Rikers while the others were released without bond. So the dude that said he wasn't there and is pleaded not guilty, it says, I didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, who do you believe? You know what I'm saying? And it's funny how, oh, here we go. Here's their plot twist, guys. And this let me rephrase that. Okay, this is what Bragg told reporters on February 3rd. Our profound obligation is to make sure we have the right people charged with the right crimes. Bragg told reporters Friday. I don't think New Yorkers want to charge the wrong person. What? Excuse me? You see the like I said, like, and then it refresh my memory. I did a Instagram or TikTok, and didn't New York spend like millions of dollars on security, like on these walking dogs and these robots. You know what I'm saying? It's like something out of the movies of iRobot and stuff like that. Didn't they spend like some odd millions of dollars on security to walk the subways and stuff like that? Like, how do you know you have the right people? Like, it says Bragg said video footage of the assault sickened me and outraged me, but it was impossible at the time to conclusively identify each defendant. But are you sure the one that that you said that has a dollar bill, which he actually should get deported anyway because he's an illegal migrant. I mean, there's Americans that do crime and they don't get a dollar bill, but this dude comes across our border illegally, gets and doing illegal allegedly doing an illegal thing to a cop, and then gets a dollar bill while Americans, get like basically $500,000 to, you see what I'm saying? Like, you see where I'm going with this? Like, this is nuts, man. And it says for those arrested and since charged with felonies, obtain bus tickets for Calexico, California from a local New York charity and have fled New York, CNN reported. An unnamed source said the four used false names to obtain bus tickets and might be heading to Mexico via Calexico. Investigators told the broadcasters they can't pursue or stop them because Bragg didn't request bail and release them from jail on their own recognizance. Unless the accused show up for a pending court date later in February, law enforcement is powerless to stop them, they said. Are you guys seeing it? Are you guys seeing it? This is why the DA in Arizona don't trust this fool, Bragg. I mean, I'm sorry to laugh. It's not a funny matter, but I mean, come on, man. Like, are you guys seeing this? Because this is exactly what it is. It's a cluster frick, man. But they're so focused on Trump. They're slacking on their on the way they prosecute things. And we're back. Yeah, so and even look, check this out. And this is why you go to www.upi.com, and it said here that this is what happens. Bragg said there's no evidence that those four have fled, but is investigating the possibility. Meanwhile, he said he is continuing his investigation into the assault to ensure the right people are charged with the correct offense in the matter. Yeah, good luck with that, Bragg. Even New York Governor Kathy Hochul said called for the deportation of all 13 suspects, while the Attorney General Letitia James said bail should have been sought in the matter and called the assault on the police officers a serious felony. Yeah, even Letitia James. Oh, they should have even she's like, oh, they should have they should have Alvin Bragg should have put give all the illegals bail should have been set. Well, it goes to show you too. They are illegal migrants. They're called illegal. They're not called illegal for nothing. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna do illegal-ish. I have nothing against people wanting a better life. But you have to do it the right way. This is why we are a nation of laws. The laws are, you know what I'm saying? The Constitution is the law of the land. The Constitution, Bill of Rights, they're the law of the land. And you want to sit there and you're like, oh, well, I don't know why we're not following the laws. Well, because oh, I mean, you think they're gonna? They know what they did. Like, the illegals knew, they knew what they did. And you're giving them money, you're giving them all this stuff. Mind you, we're paying for it. The American taxpayers, they're paying for it. and they're roaming free, doing whatever they want to do. You see what I'm saying? You see why the DA of Arizona doesn't want to to um give this Alamasori dude extradite him to give New York extradition? You see what I'm saying? Oh yeah, but Josh, he's charging them. Yeah, he's not charging. He only got what, like 5 people or something like that, or 3 to 5 people. He didn't. Where's the other 8? And you think they're gonna all of them are gonna show up? The ones that they don't have, they're gonna show up on April 2nd. Get out of here and send them to New York. That way, he can serve whatever New York finds or holds. You know what I'm saying? What at least he'll still be in jail. If they don't find him guilty in New York and they want to, at least he's going to, at least he'll be in Arizona doing his time. So, that's my commentary on that. And, guys, I'm not here to, but you see let's make it political. You know what I'm saying? It's all about political. It's not about accountability. And they only do that to people like that. They do that. It's like it's smoke and mirrors, basically. That's all it is. Smoke and mirrors. My gosh, dude, these people are insane, man. But I agree with the district attorney. I agree with her. What are your guys' thoughts? I'm not a liar. I mean, a lawyer. I don't know legal the legalities of this. So I'm not. But what do you guys think? I'm interested in hearing what you guys think. I do think that I wonder why Florida let him go. That's one thing I want to know, and I'll dig into that. But I'll definitely keep my eye on this case. For some reason, it just spoke to me, and I'm like reading all this. I'm like, what the frick, dude? I'm like, yeah, this is the reason why I wouldn't trust Bragg either. You know what I'm saying? And even Letitia James is saying, well, you should have put set bail. You should have put gave all of them bail. You know what I'm sorry. What's the word? Set bail to all of those illegal migrants that you picked up that day instead of setting them free. And Hogan's like, deport them. Like, come on, man. I mean, it's just nuts, man. But let's go to Josh Rants. Here we go. Oh, another word from our sponsors. We are back. Yep, we're back. Here we go. Here, I got this on yesterday. And it says I got this from YouTube, and I'm like, what the deuce? What is this? I thought it was like, oh, we need your mailing address because we're gonna get you this plaque. You know what I mean? We're gonna mail your plaque to you. Oh no, it's a high liberty or deaf podcast. We want to give all creators control over how their content shows up across YouTube. While we want to enable everyone to remix content across YouTube, we also want to provide the original content creator with adequate controls to restrict the usage of their content. Therefore, there are instances where your short can be deleted when the status of the source video that you sampled from changes. Can't talk. As a result of this policy, your YouTube short titled "New York Wins," which was sarcasm because that's my language. I like to speak. I speak it pretty well. I speak it pretty well. Sarcasm. That's just me. But anyway, just trying to get people to hey, come to my videos and check it out. Okay. Anyway, has been removed from YouTube. I'm like, what? I'm reading and reading. We believe that by providing controls to all creators over their content, we're creating a healthier content and creator ecosystem. for all. Ecosystem. Okay. We'll continue to evaluate how this experience works for creators and inform you if we make any updates. Hmm. Yeah, you know what, YouTube, you should let me appeal it. It says other important things to know. Some status changes that can trigger video removal are source videos was deleted, which it wasn't. Source video, their video, I mean, wasn't. Source video was opted out of video remixing. There were edits made to the source video like blur or trim. Since the video is now removed, it is no longer available and will not be recommended to viewers in the short feeds uh, or be available in research results. If the original video creator deleted their video or changed their permission setting for sampling, you might not have permission to re-upload your YouTube. You might not have permission to re-upload your short to YouTube with the original sampled video. The views accrued from your remix short still count toward your channel's lifetime views. For more information, no. And here is the twist. Twisted Josh. Number one, my video was screen recorded. So, you know, a 4-minute video that I screen recorded that I trimmed because I wanted to do a short because how I grab my viewers too is my subscribers, it's through shorts because hint hint with no, I'm sorry, wink wink, you're able to you grab more subscribers when you do shorts. Okay, because people's attention spans. So the attention spans of a squirrel, I mean, it's true. To where it's 15 seconds to 60 seconds. So I had to trim the video down from 4 minutes. So of course I'm picking the minute, one, you know what I'm saying? So if that's so that's what I'm thinking. That's what it is. So you guys are taking out screen records now. Because if the CNN or Fox News don't want people to screen record their so but they're saying that because they're changed their the original creator changed their whatever permission. I don't need I don't need anybody's permission because when I push buttons, damn it, I push buttons. I'm like piling all that crap. That's how I am. That's just Twisted Josh. I push buttons, man. But you know what? That's fine because you know what? It kind of it's starting to it's they're really attacking the conservatives. So which brings me to my video because I'm not trying to be a narcissist. I don't that's not my style here. But it kind of reminded me of my TikTok account that happened that they did a while back ago. Let me hold please. And we're back. Here we go.
Of a conservative TikTok creator, episode 82.
83 now.
This is for you, TikTok.
It's
TikTok.
YouTube.
Why you guys got to send me this notification here? Not eligible for the For You feed. So I clicked on it, and of course I appealed it. Unoriginal, low quality, and QR code content. All right, dumb question here. I'm gonna have to look this up. But what is QR code content?
What is it? Yeah,
It's a QR code mark or whatever the case is.
That's
anyway,
right.
Low quality. I don't know about you guys, but my videos record in 1080p or 4K.
Yep.
It can't be low quality. Unoriginal. Did your real feeling get hurt because I called Kamato in chief a dumbass?
She is though. That's a fact.
And that's unoriginal. Oh, and you're trying to maintain a positive experience? Yeah, we won't touch that at all. They triggered TikTok.
Exactly. Stay triggered. YouTube. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, stay triggered, YouTube. I don't. I mean, I mean, it's all about control, man. That's all it is. And this actually, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've been feeling down. I've been like, I just haven't been feeling myself. It's like because I'm, all this you know what I'm saying? It's just, but then I get something like this and it just validates what I'm doing. And what I'm doing is I'm on the right track. I feel like I'm on the right track, and that's just me. Let me get some more. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm on the right track. I'm doing something. So yeah, hit that like, share, and comment and sub button, and and like this channel. Hey, it's just all about control. It's like these, these people, they want one narrative, and that's their narrative. That's the establishment, the government, everybody, the NWO, XYZ, all these, all these three letter agencies. All they want is control and one narrative, and that's their narrative. They don't want people like us, independent journalists. I didn't go to school for a journalist, but you know what? I don't believe that that Joe Biden went to school for a doctor. They just gave her a freaking doctor's degree. Might as well give me a damn journalist degree. I'll start wearing a suit and tie, and yo, liar from blah blah blah. There's a twisted jaw. Screw that crap, man. No, it's we're doing a good job, and this is actually set a fire under my ass. So, yep. Stay tuned, guys. Oh, wait, also, thank you guys for listening to my voice for 45 minutes. It'll be chopped. You guys have a good weekend, good week, um, and live life, man. I'm telling you, just don't, keep your head on a swivel, but live life. We can't be living in fear. We have to live our life, and we enjoy your family, love them, kiss them. It's getting wild out here, but guys, keep your head on the swivel, and I love you guys, really. Peace and love, man. Peace and love, and rock on, yeah. Anyway, later, guys. Deuces.